All right. Ben, the Archivist, welcome to America. How you doing?
Good. Good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Oh, yeah, no problem. We're super excited about this. I mean, so many things. Like a friend of ours, big shout out to Paul from Jasper. He was like, you got to have Archivist on and, listen to the last THC. So, of course, I listened to you and Greg, and it's fantastic. I mean, it really does overlap with so much of the stuff that we're interested in. So it's great to finally meet you and get to chat about your work.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. I listened to you guys in the THC days. I don't really do too much listening anymore, more kind of just my own thing. But yeah, so it's
Cool.
been a long time coming. So I'm
Yeah,
excited.
right on. Yeah, when was the first time you because you kind of almost came out in a way, right, on THC?
Yeah. I did a
How long ago?
video, man, I did an interview, like a video interview. First time I ever did a video interview on a channel called Exertus. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
No, I haven't.
Um, Talking about baby farms and the 1800s orphan trains, asylums, and the creation of the working class in America. Me and Exertus were friends for a long time. I did a radio show over 5 years ago now with a Danish friend of mine. I was kind of a intermittent co-host called Radio Tartary. So yeah, I've been all around, but video format stuff changed. And yeah, Greg at THC, I've been on there, I think 3 times now. 3 times. And yeah, he's been a big catalyst to me trying to pursue doing something like this. I wouldn't say professionally, but taking my interest to a more broad spectrum, I suppose, or a broad audience.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So now you have a YouTube channel, and you're sort of putting sort of regular videos out on your work. And
Yeah, semi-regular, father of 3 young kids and working full time. It's an ebb and flow. So do the best I can.
how would we describe your work at a high level then? Like, just I mean, we can get into the details as we go along, but I'm really interested in like what this is kind of what you think now about all this stuff that you've sort of been analyzing all these details for so long. Kind of interested in a lot of big picture stuff, but
Yeah, I started sharing things that interest me as far as I've been an avid reader for 20 years, obsessive level, and kind of a revisionist history, questioning everything from food to medicine to history, whatever, the whole spectrum, as you gentlemen know. Once you get your toe in the water, eventually it'll spread into a bunch of different subjects. I would say my bread and butter is kind of like the Anomalous America material, which is a series I started where I just correlate really interesting articles from the late 1700s through the early 1950s, 1940s, and I put them into a state by state presentation. And I just wrapped up, I think, episode 20 in Iowa. And I would say that's kind of what I'm most known for and my most enjoyable outlet for this work. But as far as big picture, I mean, we could go anywhere,
Yeah. So, but this is all digital archives that you've scrape, or how do you like access all the documents?
It's at this point it's 95% digital. Early on, it was a lot of analog books I loved. I purchased and was literally taking pictures with my phone and sharing them on Twitter. I've been on Twitter for like 15 years. And then, I mean, with more and more stuff being added to the digital archives every year, it's become quite easy to triple your efforts, so to say, and cover more ground thanks to these digital archives. But yeah.
Has AI helped at all with that?
Who?
AI?
Probably. I mean, I don't know. I know AI is kind of used in some digitization. Some governments use it, but as far as I know, most of America has been hand scanned over 20 plus years and added to the federal Library of Congress, which is my big one. But I've used just about every university, every big university has a digital archive in every state, and most of the time they're free. Sometimes you have to pay. And then every state has a digital archive because the Library of Congress is missing, I'd say, 15 to 20% of every state's newspapers. So if you really want to get, fine tooth comb, you have to go to each state. And then from there, you could go to the universities if it's a